Boy Soldier by Fred Degore. Do now, 1/7/19. Read and annotate text using annotation guide below. Fred Degore is a British Guyanese poet, playwright, and novelist. In this poem from his book, The Rose of Toulouse, a speaker describes a young soldier in a war zone. As you read, take notes on how the speaker describes the soldier and his actions. So you're looking for how the speaker describes the soldier and his actions. What a smile. One large lamp for a face. Smaller lanterns where skin stretches over bones, waiting for muscle. Body all angles. His Kalashnikov fires at each moving thing before he knows what he drags down. He halts movement of every kind and fails to weigh whom he stops, dead or maims. His bullets, like jabs thrown before the thought to throw them, involuntary shudders when someone somewhere steps over his shallow, unmarked mass grave. But his smile remains undimmed, inviting, not knowing what hit him. What snuffs out the wicks in his eyes, except that he moves in a face just like his figures, like him, to stop all action, with a flick of finger on the trigger. Notes. A Kalashnikov is a type of rifle made in Russia, and maim means to injure someone so that part of their body is permanently damaged. For Tuesday's Do Now, you are to answer the following questions. What impact does undimmed line 13 have on the meaning of the poem? A. It illustrates how sudden the soldier's death was. B. It suggests the soldier is happy to leave the war. C. It shows that his death was peaceful. Or D. It stresses how full of life the soldier is. Part B. Which detail from the poem best supports the answer to Part A? A. What a smile. One large lamp for a face, smaller lanterns where skin stretches over. Lines 1 through 2. B. Involuntary shudders when someone somewhere steps over his shallow, unmarked mass grave. Lines 10 through 12. C. But his smile remains undimmed, inviting, not knowing what hit him. Lines 13 through 14. Or D. A face just like his figures, like him, to stop all action with a flick of his finger on the trigger. Wednesday's Do Now. Answer the following questions. Part A. Which statement best expresses the theme of the poem? A. Young soldiers don't know what they're getting into when they sign up for war. B. Children often make up a majority of the casualties during a war. C. Child soldiers don't think through their actions and often become victims of war. Or D. Military groups don't require their young soldiers to be properly trained. Part B. Which detail from the poem best supports the answer to Part A? E. What a smile. One large lamp for a face, smaller lanterns where skin stretches over. Lines 1 through 2. F. Involuntary shudders when someone somewhere steps over his shallow, unmarked mass grave. Lines 10 through 12. G. But his smile remains undimmed, inviting, not knowing what hit him. And a face, H. And a face just like his figures, like him, to stop all action with a flick of a finger on the trigger. And then Friday's Do Now. Read the following prompt and response. What is missing from the prompt? How does the final stanza, lines 16 through 18, contribute to the theme of the poem? Use details from the poem to support your answer. The final stanza portrays the boy soldier coming face to face with a soldier similar to him and ultimately being killed. Additionally, the soldier appears to handle his weapon with the same impulsivity. The similarities between the two soldiers' faces and how they use their weapons suggest that they are both boys. What is missing? A. An answer to the prompt. B. Evidence to support answer. Or C. An explanation. Add missing element below.